Cool, and come on back up again. Very last one, here we go. Hips are forward. Mm-hmm.
Chin to your chest. Ethan?
Mm-hmm.
Chin to your chest, yeah. Keep that up.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's like,
So good.
so good. So good.
So good.
I mean, my gosh. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah. That is remarkably affirming and restoring and like just elevating all at once. Like it's like feels like music. It's just good.
Ethan, just back us up. We met many years ago, and you wrote a really wonderful article about you being here and about the studio when it first opened over 10 years ago.
Yeah, 2014 maybe.
And it was a great article. We really appreciated all that. And then we were helping you at that time, and then the years since. You've also moved since then. Working with you, why don't you say something about, like, you know, anything you want to talk about in terms of the work we've done with you, or anything at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had all sorts of medical challenges over the years, and all sorts of help with them. And I'd say the help that I've found here has consistently been the most impressive and dynamic that I've found anywhere. And oftentimes, at least in the early couple of years, really surprising in terms of the ways that it was able to help me. You know,
Right.
like it wasn't just about, oh, that sore back or whatever, or oh, we're breaking up scar tissue from a surgery. But I think that the way that that help seeped into other parts of my life really caught me off guard. And it's something that I haven't experienced in any other modality. And I've tried most of them because that's what you do when you have stage 4 cancer.
Right. Pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
We just did with Ethan what we do with everybody. We knew what his medical concerns were, but we went after different parts of his body and tested out the tissue to find out where there was dense fascia and scar tissue, and then he would resist and contract the muscles while we moved him, and it would start to change his biomechanics. And that translated into physiological effects. And as you said, Ethan, that then also transfers into other psychological or emotional or life or spiritual changes for a person.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think the biggest one of those for me that I never saw coming, you know, having been sexually abused as a kid and never being able to talk about that or share it with anyone.
Yes.
And having a real strong awareness as we got it sort of into my second year of stretching, suddenly it was like very clear to me that needed to come out of me.
That trauma needed to be processed. Right?
Yeah, and I remember the session in here over in that room when I realized, like, oh, I'm not gonna keep that inside anymore. And it was the result of a group stretch where I was just getting wrenched on by a bunch of people, and you guys were twisting me sort of through my mid-thoracic, and it was just this wild upwelling of awareness about something that needed to change. And I still don't fully know how to explain it, but it was a big breakthrough in terms of my overall health trajectory.
Mm-hmm. That's really great. Okay, let's go stretch him. Yeah. Thanks, Ethan. Yeah. And again, Ethan, just like we told Cordy, because we're filming Cordy this weekend, you know, any of the film footage before we would ever release anything, you guys always would have to approve of anything, of course.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I generally trust the process.
I know you do, but we just want to make sure that's out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to stabilize this leg for us, both inside and out. So up here. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for putting it against your body. Let him be more open. Okay, thanks. Let me bring your leg up, Ethan, here, and let you. Okay, cool. And just lift up that way and push out towards me with both your knee and your heel. Let's see what's happening here. He wants the rotation almost immediately. Thanks. Let's try that again. So now as we use your lower leg to internally rotate your thigh, we're stretching your external rotators. And here we go again. Everybody's too externally rotated, and so by stretching out your external rotators, it will allow the thigh to go more internal, and then push out towards me. Keep pushing out towards me. And when we stretch your internal rotators, they can now contract more to pull you into internal rotation. Go more, go more, go more, go more, go more, go more. You just make sure it's good on your body, Tomas, okay?
Yeah.
And again, please. Do it, Cordy. Cordy, do it. Go on. Do it, Cordy. Okay, thanks. I want to give him a break on that already. Can you give me another black bag here? Can you get rid of that?
Ooh, the big guns. The big guns.
And let your knee come across your body towards your other leg. You're pushing down with both legs. We're going after your pancreas and liver over here. We're going after your medial adductors. Open them up more, Cordy, in that direction towards you. And try them again, please. Squeeze across again.
Three people, three guys. Just
3 people on Ethan's pancreas.
And push out towards me again. Keep pushing out. Your body remembers
One
me.
finger on the
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's so great. It's like while we're doing this, your body, I'm getting communication from your body, so to speak, and body's like, Bob, hi. Yeah, we definitely need this. I'm so glad you're going there again. You have a very friendly body this way towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wants help.
yeah. And squeeze across again, please. Keep squeezing across. Cool, let's go get him again. Let your leg come up again and push up and out towards me. Keep pushing up and out towards me. Keep them internal now for stomach. Cool, and push back out, please. And here we go again. I'm going to keep him at that rotation now. And squeeze across instead. We're going after liver, Cordy. See, you can feel how tight that is in there. Yeah. Give me the external. Change it to spleen. Change it to pancreas. Go on. Go get the medial hamstring. Next to his side instead of too wide, Richard. Keep lifting up and towards you, please. Now take him again. Give me the rotation. Give me the opposite of that, please. Keep going. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Pull across and down towards your other leg. Go, bring him. Yeah, keep him external. Oh boy. Now give me the rotation. Give me extension down into sexual. Give me external. Change the rotation. Kick down with your whole leg, please. Bring him. Give me the rotation again. Keep giving me the rotation. Change the rotation, please. Again, please, give me the rotation. Go, 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 go. Yummy. Starting to get a leg back.
Yeah.
I love my teeth.
It's really giving you a change in your foot, actually. It's getting really different down
I can feel that.
Foot's getting more relaxed down here.
Yeah.
Cool. Let him go more. Oh boy, that's good. That's good. We're starting to get circulation in the leg that we didn't have initially. More lymph flow and lymph nodes. I mean, we're getting 3 forms of heat that are starting to show up in your leg. And push out towards me, please. Keep pushing out. Cool. Again, please. Cool. We're both going to both. Just get rid of that. I want to do both legs at the same time again. For a second, see what happened already. Now give me more rotation. Give me more abduction. Less over here. Now push out instead. Don't let him bring your heels out and don't let him bring your knees up towards your chest. Keep kicking your thighs down in this direction. That's right. Keep
Kick
kicking.
your feet together. Yeah, don't drop out your lower leg.
Yeah. Keep that happening. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh boy. We didn't do much. Let's see what happens so far.
I mean, my guts feel better.
We just did a little bit. Okay. Right, Richard? Yeah. Ethan, you're remembering. You're remembering now are you okay?
Yep. I just gotta clean up town for
Okay. You're remembering the impact of the physical biomechanical change on the body now.
I'm not just remembering it, I'm enjoying it.
Enjoying it, yeah. Oh,
It's
that's
like,
really great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is good.
Yeah. I feel a lot more in my pelvis.
We did some, now the pelvis is controlled by the long adductors here and the long abductors on the outside, gallbladder and liver. And what we found was that this is overstretched and weak, and this is actually too muscle bound, particularly on the right-hand side. And so both, but particularly on the right. And as we continued to stretch this out, this started to actually get stronger on the outside for the gallbladder.
Yeah.
And you could see in the last stretch we did, it was like, ooh, wow, my pelvis is actually getting defined, right?
Yeah. It felt there's like an order that is suggested by it that just feels good.
Okay, thanks for telling me that.
Yeah. And breathing feels a little easier. Like the more
vertical in the breathing.
Yeah.
So what happens is when your pelvis extends, the diaphragm gets to go more vertical up and down, as opposed to if your pelvis is flexed forward, it causes the diaphragm to go forward and back instead. So we like that piston feeling of your diaphragm that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel. I can feel that. It also felt, it's an odd observation, but I felt like fluid returning to my liver or something like that.
Oh, thanks for telling us.
Like there was like a gushiness, like an awareness of like.
There's a physiological change that's a positive feeling in the organ itself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe not sure like what that is, but you can describe it and be like, well, I'm not sure, but it feels something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just felt like more of what it needs is getting there.
Yes, I have a question about, I know that your personality type is associated with a sense of humanity and also alienation. And so I understand there's a certain ostracization feeling that you could have,
Yeah.
or aware that other people have that also. In a positive sense, that would be a unique individuality of people. I get all that. But I'm detecting something else, which is that I think, that's why I'm asking about the time frame, in terms of the trauma that you had as a teenager, after that, did you feel too separated, too alone, or people couldn't get to you now?
Yeah.
There was a separation between you and other people at that point, right?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm picking up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like an awareness of difference.
Okay.
And then in that awareness, in isolation.
Okay, yes. So what I want to tell you is that as we take that out of your body, as we help you take that trauma out of your body, what it did, it meant that when that trauma was happening, whenever a trauma happens to a person, there's 4 things that could happen. There's a lot of things that could happen. The person could no longer handle relating. They could no longer handle associating. They don't handle attaching, or they stop connecting. So whatever the nature of the trauma is, we don't know how the person's going to interface with it. But if they couldn't process the trauma, it means they couldn't stop relating. They couldn't continue to relate, which means they couldn't let the world keep coming in and processing what was happening. If they couldn't associate, they couldn't let the world come in and still keep knowing themselves. If it happened emotionally, they stop attaching to the person outside. And if it's spiritual, they stop connecting to the person outside. So the solution is that part of their body now that needed to be strong enough for them to do whichever one of those 4 they needed to do wasn't developed enough. So somebody else actually could have a similar trauma, but they could process that because that physical part of their body was available for them to interface in a specific way. So instead of the person blaming themselves for not being able to process the trauma or their involvement, whatever's happening there, then what ends up happening is that as we do that now and facilitate the development of that part of your body, you're now becoming the person that could have handled that. And as enough of that of you now gets developed, the memory will come up. And as the memory comes up, the way you're now being will invade the way you didn't know how to be then and add to that way of being that you needed so that you could actually process that event. And at that moment, the person's freed from the trauma, and that part of them that was thwarted or undernourished for whatever now starts growing up at a very fast rate to come forward to catch up to present time. Does that make sense?
It does. It sounds like quantum physics.
Oh, it sounds like quantum physics.
I mean, being in a couple places at once.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
different-
because
different
time. Yeah, because time is a relative factor to it.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is that when we're helping you take scar tissue or stuff out of your body that way, we'll identify where you have the most scar tissue in your body, and that's where the trauma is, where the person couldn't handle what was ever coming at them, them or however this direction it was happening, right? I do want to say at this time that American is pretty supportive of the victims, but not of the abusers. And I think you need to take both sides. I think it's as difficult on the abuser as it is for the person that was victimized. And so in both cases, you have to develop those parts of the person that couldn't handle whatever way they needed to be in that situation. See what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to just take one side. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Because everybody's an abuser in some ways, and everybody's a victim. So, and some people are much more of an abuser, and some people are much more of a victim. But you need to solve it in the same way. Fix the part of the body that's underdeveloped that made them act in that particular way, or unable to behave in a particular way, and then that part of them that now exists, actually, the memory can come up, whereas before they might not even be able to remember.
Yeah.
Then you know that. Then the memory starts coming up, and the person now starts being in a way that actually invades their past. And now they start to be that way as if it was happening again, or happening for the first time then, only they actually know how to handle that situation. That's how that actually works. It's a great phenomena, and credit goes to the spiritual part of the person that controls a relative sense of time. Because the physical part controls the present, the thinking part controls the future, and the spiritual part controls the relative sense of time. So it's only because of the spiritual part of the person, the energetic part of the person, that time is plastic or relative. The others don't have that. It's not housed in their world.
Yeah.
So that spiritual part is a very important part of a person. And I don't think most people are taught that the spiritual part of themselves, it allows them to go back and change things in the past, and also projected things that would happen in the future, besides what's happening now. What I got when we were stretching, was that too much? Were you okay with that?
That's not too much at all.
Okay. Thanks for telling me. I got when we were working his legs, it was so intense that it started to create, when you take out dense fascia and scar tissue, you get an inflammatory response in the body. And then afterwards the person needs to recover. Because that scar tissue is now in their circulatory system, it's now a toxin. And your lymphatic system has to clean it out, so you get an inflammatory response. We're aware of that. And at the rate we were creating that in his body, I was like, we need to go remove that and empty some of that out of his body, so he doesn't have several days where he's like, who am I? In terms of what's happening. So I think if we went after his arms immediately, then what happened is your internal immune system, your thymus, tonsils, and half the function of your spleen, and your external immune system, your skin as an organ, remove waste products from, and he's having. So I want to go after that, and I also want to go after his lung and hyper-oxygenate his tissue by stretching out the lung tissue here, the lung meridian in Chinese medicine. And then we want to make sure the elimination works good. So we want to make sure the skin is really working well to eliminate that way, and turn on his large intestine to get rid of it that way. And also his bladder, which we already did when we worked on his legs. By the way, your kidneys are better than the last time I saw you. Because I remember the kidneys were always a very difficult thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why was because I didn't know how to stretch them really. When you're in the seated position and do it, it's mainly an abduction and adduction, but the kidney's mainly a rotator.
Right.
So it's really, once you get those to work, You get the person on their back and you make it mainly about the rotation. And then they get a fabulous change. So we can get a faster change now in the kidney than we could before.
Yeah. Yeah, I could feel that kind of lower back
Aching.
Yes. and sort of feeling a sense of relief during rotation that was.
See, what's really funny when we describe these things, we're creating this film so people can see this to understand that the things we're describing are known by people, but there's no exposure that people actually know these, and other people don't know about this in order to connect with these kinds of phenomena that people are having. Yeah, I always itch like this. I'm like, well, that's associated with this. Oh my God, thanks for telling me. They need connection and validation for what they're having, so people don't think it's just psychosomatic or whatever it is. And they need to know that, oh, now we know where we can go. Let's see if we do this thing, this muscle group, if we can actually get a change. And if we can't, then it means some other interface with another organ has to happen to affect that organ. Like Ethan, once I worked with a woman that had stage 4 lung cancer, and I went up and tested out the tissue in her lungs and stuff. The lungs, it wasn't coming from the lungs. It was coming from some other part of her body. Some other organ was malfunctioning. And the same muscle group for the lungs and the lower body is the pancreas. So I went after her pancreas and it was full of scar tissue. And the moment we took out the scar tissue, in 1 month she tested negative for stage 4 lung cancer. So, people have different kinds of relationships with different people. They know they do. Yeah. But your organs have different relationship with each other also. And so do the muscle groups. And we know something about that. So if we go after something and we go directly after and it's not it, we go looking for what's actually causing that. And we have a strategy for how to do that. Yeah. So let's try the upper body. Don't let him do this. You keep doing that. Here you go. It's mainly a prime abduction motion. Come on, guys. Extend his lower arm. Thanks very much. Let your arms come across your body and down. We're going to go after your lung. Let yourself be that way. They're going to rotate you the other way. Here we go. And now push upward and outward. They're going to return you to where you started by your hips. So all this is going to happen. I'm just warming him up so we can go after his trunk and do these. I want that internal. Very nice. And let your hands be up here. Keep the elbows where they are. Cordy, you're going to help them open his elbows, but not yet. You can grab the wrist, Cordy, and extend his lower arms to help stretch out his biceps. And now you're going to start to open him internally and pronate his hands. And now push outward with your elbows and away with your wrist and hands. They're going to bring you back to where we started. Pardees is good, by the way. Here we go.
She's doing well.
She's good, yeah. And push downward with your elbows and away with your wrist and hands.
When you're up in Palo Alto, where are you working out of?
At Tom Longo's studio
Okay.
at Stretworks.
Yeah.
Cool. Try that again, please.
Small intestine feels important.
This is kidney relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense. Small feel.
Mentioning the kidneys earlier.
That's true. Kidneys were tight there.
See, Cordy, how it's a team of people figuring out things?
Yeah.
It's fabulous. And push down and out again, please. Keep pushing in and away. Cool. Okay, we'll unstrap him and lift him on up. That was just a warm up for the arms. He's got more spirit now. We're going to do his arms on his side, yeah. But we're going to go next door first and do spleen and kidney and bladder first. Yeah. But it's true. If you got rid of that, it's great. Whoa. You look very unsatisfied with that.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you forget about where it can go.
Correct.
When you're not going there regularly.
Yes. In other words, I remember the first time you were in Boston, you were like, oh, healthy.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about the feeling of healthy.
Yeah, or maybe never knew.
Or never, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe thought I knew, but didn't actually
Have the
put a
experience
pin
of
on
that.
it.
Yes.
You know?
Didn't have the reality experience. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty wild thing to have lights turned on in your blind spots.
Yes.
You know?
I think it's very hard. I mean, Ethan, even as many times as we stretched you and stuff like that, even people that we work on here on a very regular basis on the week, every session we do with them, they're like, I wouldn't have known that part could have been developed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Because we're doing other things and all of a sudden those things get solved. And then they're like, oh, I didn't know we could do that too.
Yeah.
I would really like that. And oftentimes if we see somebody just for one particular thing, like their knee bothers and we fix their knee, and then we start working, they're like, a year later, they're like, oh yeah, I used to have a knee problem, I forgot all about it completely.
Yeah.
Because people are so designed to evolve. Like the moment you fix them, they're out and running to evolve. They're not like, hey, do you remember the terrible knee I had? They don't have any time for that.
Yeah.
The evolution's too important. It's much more of a priority. Yeah.
I like that you're talking about that more.
I'm sorry?
I like that you were talking about that more.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
I think there's something to be said for the power of story and all of that, and the way people will maybe be emerging from some sort of trauma and still reference it in their life, and how it seems, at least in my experience, that can actually hold back recovery in a very real way.
Yes.
Even though it's just words, it's like it's holding the body back.
Right. And the reason why it's holding the body back, it's because the body is being held back. Mm-hmm. So you have to go, it's telling people you've got to go back and get the body. You can't just analyze it out or spiritualize it out or emotionalize it out. You've got to go back and fix the body. The body's the foundation for the development of those other parts of a person. Yeah. Go back to the foundation of the house and let it build from there. You see a person and you don't like a part of them that's psychologically or emotionally or spiritually, it's like, well, the body, they don't have a body to develop that part. Stop blaming them. Right. Go help them get a body. Mm-hmm. They need certain part of their body just not developed. I remember years ago when I first figured that out, I had classes and a guy would come take class every week and he would never pick up his mat. And everybody else would be picking up their mat and he would never pick up his mat. And then one week I was like, hey everybody, like, why don't we assist Ralph in a liver stretch on the inside of the legs? So he stretched, and the liver is known for being helpful. And we stretched it and he got up and he was like, do you want help with your mat too? See? So like you could try to talk to him and make him be helpful, but that's not going to, you can't run it mentally. Yeah. You actually have to develop that part of a person. So I think people are expecting themselves and other people to develop in ways that are not possible unless you develop the body. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go after your pancreas and your medial hamstrings even more. And we're going to go after your kidney and bladder in the other version first. And then when we come back, we're going to have you on your side. And when we're going to stretch your arm on your side. But while you're resisting the 8 arm movements, we're going to also have you resisting with your trunk. Okay. And you're probably going to have the tension on the front of the body. This is what carries the chronic tenseness. Whereas the dense fascia and scar tissue is on the back of the body. Yeah. And so you're going to find that we're going to stretch the back out so it can shorten all the back muscles and side muscles. So the front can actually get contracted and gets stretched because the back can now facilitate that. And whichever one needs to be in the way, we might have to do more of the back to get to the front or more of the front to get to the back. It's easy to feel in a person's body. And when we do that, you're going to start to get much more three-dimensional circumference. In other words, one of the things that you see with anybody that's had bladder is that their body's too flat.
Yeah.
And that's because the bladder's tight. The downside of the lateral hamstring, it makes the body flat. And so everybody that gets cancer, because the bladder controls the bones of the body where your anti-cancer agents are housed, is that if they have a problem there, they start to look flat.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about it, but that's what actually happens.
Very real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll see when he comes out, he'll just start buying only LL Bean shirts that have horizontal, straps that go around the body this way. Yeah. Did you know that's why people wear that clothing?
No.
No, they're too flat feeling, and they buy the circular patterns to give them more
To
girth.
feel like a cylinder.
They want more girth.
Yeah.
They take off the shirt, and you're like, huh? What happened? Wait, here we go. Let's go get his pancreas and spleen. Yeah, what happened was had to get a really big pot to bring the plant up to the sky.
Mm.
And then we had to install those lights to give it more light also.
Okay.
And this is the plant that Buddha sat under.
Wow.
It's called a Ficus religioso.
Yeah.
It's kind of a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Sure is. It just seems to like it there.
Oh, you love all the curves of it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
curving.
it's architectural. in that way.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, it's kind of cool, yeah. Okay, let's try that. You'll be on your back. We're going to do B pose with him.
On my back.
Your head's there and your hips are
Gotcha.
here. I'm
Okay.
going to stand on the back of the legs. Cordy's going to be pushing with your knees in this direction. And they're going to be extending your lower legs. So let your legs come on up. I'll be on the back of your leg. Can you scoot away from me just a smidge? Okay, thanks. That's good. Okay, thanks. Richard's on one side, Tomas on the other. Did you want to be on the front or the side, or are you fine?
That's okay.
You're good? Okay. Let your hands be on their hands, because you're going to be pushing your thighs towards me, and your thighs are going to be pushing into my feet. Mm-hmm. Cool. And now let your heels come down. Okay, now resist them as they extend your lower leg. Mm-hmm. Cool, and here we go again. Kick down again, please.
All the way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Yeah, that's how you do it. Give them a little more width, guys, please, on the knees. Please open the knees a little more. Thanks. Now lift this up. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
That's your pancreas on the right-hand side.
Oh, feels a bit tight.
It's a little. It tends to be a tit bite. Let's try that again. Kick down again, please. Stay. And put your hands on my feet now, please. Keep pushing your thighs towards me. Pull with your hands into my feet. Okay, and resist them. Point your feet. We're going after your quads. Let your feet point.
Sorry, bro.
No, you're good. It's a lot of force.
Cool, and let's try that again. Kick up again, please. Keep kicking up.
Appreciate you being here to help. Absolutely.
Okay, now hands on the front again.
All new.
Everybody.
It's getting better.
And again, please. Once more, please. Cordy, be in front again and push on the knees.
Kicking the ball. Yes.
Go. Cool. Okay, let's see if anything happened. Wow. Eric, I knocked this off. Is it okay?
What's that? What is this? Oh, we use that as a footboard for when you do like seated hamstring. Someone sitting here and you'll have your pelvis elevated, so then you can really kick and have something like that.
Okay. Ethan, let's see what you let's come back in here and see what you got. See, there's a direct correlation between the pancreas and that scar tissue in the medial hamstring there.
Yeah.
We just keep ripping it out, and the pancreas is like.
Yeah, it feels. I don't know, there's just there's like a fullness, or like a nourishing nature.
Yes.
To what just
Yes.
happened.
Yes. Because the pancreas is very much about nourishing, because it releases the enzymes to digest the food.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you heal it, that's how you feel about yourself also. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that felt good.
Those are good, guys. Incredible force, huh, Cordy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels good. It's like an interesting phenomenon to have something be physically challenging,
Yes.
and also simultaneously just like want more of it.
Yes, definitely.
Like there's not like can we just stop? It's like, no, this is
No.
the way.
I want more. This is the way. And you know, the pancreas is the center for Taoism, which is they call the way.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Okay. We're going to come back to that. We just want to go after your trunk a little bit with your arms.
All right.
So we need a black bag so we can grab hold of one of those black bags for his arm. You're going to be on your side. Thanks, Tomas.
Does it matter which side?
Whichever side you'd like to work is fine with us.
Let's go on my left side for now.
Keep pulling down, Ethan. Here we go.
Okay.
And then the trunk's gonna go first. I'm following you guys. And we're following them in the trunk.
Let your head start to rotate some, please. Let me move my hand more. Let your head turn, please. It's like the greatest yawn ever, right?
It really is.
Did you hear his voice? This is the pose for coffee, you know.
I could taste it.
We give people we give people this pose. After a while, they don't want to drink coffee. Don't tell anybody we said so. Slow. Let your head curl in, please. Okay, now you're going to love this. This is for the long. Keep pulling down and forward. Cordy, we're going to bring his arm back. Richard's going to help with the arm. Yeah, see, this is the long. Let your head start to turn, please. Come out of there, Cordy, so I can see. Let your head rotate, please. Thanks.
Thanks, Moss.
And again, please.
It took me a second. I wish I had come sooner.
It's okay.
Again,
We're trying to
please.
do long.
Yeah.
Straighten your arm for us, Ethan.
Let it go internal.
And go
please.
internal for us. Yeah, keep trying to go
Bend,
internal.
bend, please. Bend the elbow.
Yeah.
Bend your elbow, please. Thank you very much.
Punching
Okay.
yourself in the chest.
There you go. Okay.
We're gonna take the palm, take him up and back already. Yeah. Now we're with the torso. Slow down here. We have to do with the torso. There we go. Now we need a little bit more.
Let your head rotate, please. Lift the arm more. Thanks. Go. Here comes heart. Push down this way. Nope. You're going to push up this way. They're going to take your arm backwards towards Cordy. Here we go.
You got the left. Just gonna be like stretching.
There you go, Cordy. You're taking it internal. Let your head start to rotate, please.
Oh my God.
And now push back instead. Keep pushing back. Don't let us bring you back. Push back with your trunk. Don't
Lean
return.
back with your trunk too.
Yeah, don't return the movement. Go
Give
back.
us
We're
the
going to do
elbow.
the balancing.
Thanks.
I have this. Help with the trunk.
I'm not in a good position here. Go a little lower on her shoulders.
Let your head start to curl in, please.
That's a good adjustment.
Cool. Pull down and forward again. Don't let him bring you back again. Correct. Okay. Pull down and forward. Don't let him bring you back with the arm. We're going to bring your trunk.
External.
We're going external down there, Cordy.
Now we're pretty much locked into the trunk. We're just bringing them a little bit more external as they bring the trunk back.
Shoulders much more relaxed.
That's impressive, Ethan.
Let's try that one again. Bend that, Cordy.
Yep. Good job, Ethan.
Careful. Cool. Okay, cool. Can you lift him up so we can see if anything happened?
I'm tired.
Ethan, look how satisfied the people are that helped you.
Yeah, that's
That's the part you need to understand.
yeah.
See that? They're reflecting you. It's not just their own satisfaction, they're reflecting you. So you need to see that they're both reflecting you, and it's satisfying for them to heal you, to help you heal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there are moments of that felt about as good as it gets.
Want to look in the mirror for a second and see what you notice about your trunk or your shoulders? Oh my God.
Less flat.
Less flat, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like
3D, right?
yeah. Yeah, I feel more like the trunk of a tree as opposed to like the beam of a building.
You're more personal right now. That means you're relating more. That's your balancing world. Now there is more the world is coming into you, and then you're having feelings about what's coming into you. That's relating. Whereas normally you go out with your attention to connect. This is the world coming in instead.
Yeah.
See that? That's physical. That's your balancing world.
Yeah, I want more of that.
Yes, I totally agree. Yes, Well, we'll see you next month. I mean, we're a little busy now. I'm just kidding. Okay, guys, can we do another set of pancreas for a second, then come back to your other arm?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
What
Another
is
set
it that's so satisfying about that trunk stuff? Is that unique to my type, or
No.
is that just
It's everybody. No, we're going to go to your pancreas again.
Oh, over
And then
here.
we're going to go.
But
Well,
that's not as satisfying.
because you said you wanted that, and I didn't want to postpone the gratification for too long. That's the most satisfying thing ever, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like the movement I wish I could do on my own.
Well, we have a way. Oh no, we created stretches that way.
Oh, that's
Oh, definitely, yeah. Can't do it the same, but I mean, you can do your own
Yeah, there's
version.
something about the vectors of others that seems
You're not
really important
You're not kidding.
to.
Yeah, there's a reason why these other irritating things on two legs are on the planet. Needs a little wider. Look how much better his trunk looks.
Come on, Ethan.
Really kick your thighs into Bob.
His resistance in his legs is like cut in half because of his trunk. Is that what happened?
Yes. Kick up with your legs instead. Grab hold of my feet.
The next person's trying to hold up the trunk.
Yeah. Now that he has arms.
Yeah, the legs are more legs now.
Yeah.
His legs were trying to be a trunk. Keep kicking down. Keep pushing, Cordy.
Good.
Cool. Here we go again. Really initiate the movement. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
That's a little better.
Again, initiate the movement, please. Once more, please. Okay, let's go do the other arm, the other trunk. Could you tell they were easier, the legs for us?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was easier for me.
Yeah.
Did you feel how different that shoulder was from that shoulder when you lifted it
Uh huh.
up? One was
Like one's engaged and the other's kind of like.
the other one's like, I'm just a lap, bro.
There's no shoulder here.
Ethan, you're relating now.
That's
This is called relating, what you're doing here. It's balancing for your type. There's more attaching, where the attention gets to go out and attaching.
yeah, it's more
And it-
fun.
More fun.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So this side.
You know where fun is housed, right? Which type?
Pancreas, maybe?
Of course, yeah. Keep pushing back with your trunk. Here we go. A lot of bend in the elbow first.
Same as like one side is like much more movable than the other.
External rotation. And bring his arm down to over there. Over there more. There. Over there. Thanks. Here we go again. And here we go again. Push back, please. Extend your arm, please. There you go.
Keep lifting. Yes, Ethan, that's it. Keep lifting.
Let me get there now.
You got that. Go on down. Do it.
So much less persnickety.
Jim, that's what?
Persnickety?
That's funny.
Oh.
And now push back with your arm. They're going to bring it back up there. Keep push back with your trunk. Don't let him bring your arm up.
Straighten your arm for us a little bit. There you go. Use that tricep. Thank you, Ethan. Keep doing that.
Let me get in here. I got
Otherwise,
this.
you
You
start
got that.
using the trap and it goes up in the thymus.
Oh my God.
Cool. Thanks. Let me move your arm, please. And lift up towards us, please. We're going to take you back in this direction, back behind you.
Okay.
A little wider out there. Thanks. Cool.
Lean into that.
It's beyond anything you believed, right? Was possible. Here we go.
Keep leaning into that punch, okay?
Here we go. Head rotates, please. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. And now push back with your arm. Don't let him bring you back.
Straighten your arm for me just a little bit. There you go.
I got this. Yeah. And lie on your back, please.
Picking up evil.
Yeah, it's an exorcism.
It is an exorcism, yes. Let the
Another
palm.
subject that's been coming up a lot lately.
Let these be this way. Thanks. Grab hold of me again. He's going to hold that there, Ethan. Your knees can kick against his legs. And now you squeeze in, and we're going to open you sideways. Get under the elbow accordion stand. Keep going. Hold him, Richard. Keep going, go. Keep going, please. Please keep going. Please keep going. Extend the lower arm, Cordy. Do it. Thanks. Elbows together, please. Keep squeezing in. Open him out, please. Do it. And push out, please. Bring him. Last one of the arms. Lift up, then we're just going to end with a kidney pose. Keep lifting up, please, and resist us. Take him. Go, go, go. Go, go.
Oh, yeah.
Let your head come in, let your head come up. Cool. Here we go again. And again, please, last one of these. Don't let him do that. That's right. Yes. Yes.
Nice, Ethan.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I have legs.
I have
He's got a whole body and the neck and head and life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's just fucking A.
That's a really good thing.
It's just really good. It's,
So I discovered about a year ago that the trunk was having the most resistive force and flexibility and was the most capable of being flexible. That's why when you watch older people, that's the part that you watch a baby and they're squishing around
yeah.
and the trunk's really got a lot of stuff, and you watch an older person and you're like, that's right, they stopped moving their trunk.
Yeah.
It's not just their arms and legs, it's their trunk they're not moving. And so we started doing that with everybody's trunk.
I think that's all that rage these days about the sit test. If you can go to, like it's a
Approval.
marker for longevity.
Yes.
If you can go from standing down the cross leg and back up without using your hands.
Yes.
And that seems to be a explicitly trunk exercise.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah, the relief, look at this, the relief in his heart and lungs and chest here is unbelievable. And then the pancreas starts to calm down, right? The pancreas starts to regenerate more.
And it feels like my liver is more in its place, right? All my surgeries, I don't have the suspension on my liver that other people have. They've cut it all.
Okay.
And they don't fix it.
Right.
And so my liver just, and like right now, I feel it up in my, kind of
Cavity?
under my ribs,
Yes.
instead of like riding low.
Yes.
And that immediately just makes all this feel less pulled upon.
Okay.
You know, like there's less weight getting into my diaphragm.
Right.
You know, like.
It's
into
not
my heart.
designed to be an anchor.
No.
No, it's supposed to be a team member.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool phenomenon to feel better put together and lighter simultaneously.
Yeah.
Like assembly makes you
It's
lighter.
amazing, isn't it? It's mind-blowing. I mean, you're in the world. Do you see this usually? No. He's in the world. I mean, he's a chiropractor.
Yeah.
He's in the fitness world also all the time, watching everybody and what people are doing.
Yeah, it feels good.
Okay, I just want to end with kidney and bladder. Can we go over there? We just want to end with kidney and bladder.
Certainly.
You know what to do, Ethan, here. You're going to sit here in kidney
Oh
pose.
yeah.
Come back on the towels more. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Feet up here, kind of pushed into it like that, or
That's
together.
Both.
Okay. Elevated.
Like that, yeah.
When you push into the thing, it'll make you feel like your hips
Cool.
are going.
Continue to
Yeah.
push back against me as they bring your knees together. You can use their shoulders. Do it.
You can lean on us.
I'll let you come back into me while they bring you in. Cool. Let's try that again, please. The kidney's tight on the right-hand side. And now keep squeezing in, but keep pushing me back. I'm the priority while they open you. It's going to be tight on your side, Tomas. Be in the front, Cordy. The front of his body.
Over here. Oh shit. So then you have one hand on both his knees.
Oh, you can hug me from behind.
Richard, you have to go faster so that Tomas can open the leg on the right. Cool. Push out again, please. Keep pushing out.
Keep pressing to your feet.
Keep going. Go, go. Thanks. Both knees open, please. Leave the knee on Richard's side. Tomas, take him. It's going to bring your trunk too. And now don't let Tomas bring your leg open and backwards. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. And now push out and don't let him bring you over to your other leg. And don't let him bring you back out again.
Starting to soften.
What's that?
The tissue starting to soften.
Wow.
A little bit.
And now bring both hips back to me again more. Sit back more again. Okay. Both legs push out again. Keep pushing out. Go get him. Richard, slow up. Let Tomas go. And last time. Squeeze in, please. Push me back. Keep pushing me back.
That feels really
Keep going, Richard. Cool. Okay. Let's go in the other room.
Take your time.
Ooh, yeah. Now let's go in the other room, the room we were in. That was good.
That one helped me kind of become a little more aware of my depths of fatigue.
Okay, thanks for telling me that.
Like it was.
Yeah, you had no idea it was that low, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
You were that depleted, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like not like in a negative way, just
No,
in
it's like when you go
it's like an honest.
someplace where they used to do mining in the mountain, you go up and you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
what happened there? That's how depleted it felt.
Yeah, I think I don't have that awareness a lot, particularly about kidney.
Right.
And it was just clear to me in that, like, oh,
Yes.
that guy's batteries are low.
Yeah, because you're using them all the time because the pancreas is not generating the normal energy. So then you steal it from your kidneys, and the kidneys are like, you can only mine me so much.
Right.
Right. Looks yeah, I got that too. I don't look any different than when you came in, actually.
No,
You feel
not
the
at
same,
all.
exactly.
Yeah.
You actually lost color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I'm out of here.
Your eyes are less bright. Yeah. You don't look fuller. Yeah, the whole thing's, yeah.
We just took your legs away from you.
Yeah, it doesn't even have legs anymore. You used to have really great legs when he came in.
Yeah.
Might as well just
So
take
much
the rest
tension
of it.
comes out of your guts,
That's
out of all your guts.
yeah.
Because remember, your balancing type is organ aware. Organ aware. And so, Richard's very organ aware. And so when we take that out, you get to feel them because they feel good. Otherwise, they don't feel good, you know?
Yeah.
They're supposed to feel good.
Yeah. Gushy.
Gushy. Well, healthy and functioning and active and automatic. And, and
Functioning. What a concept.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It just feels good.
Did you want to balance him in thymus? Is that what you were thinking?
That's what yeah.
I totally agree. Can you go over there for
I was
thymus?
going to say, I was going to ask for thymus roll down. So
Okay, there you
it
go.
wasn't happening.
You're like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah. It's like I think about these.
Can I have
Every day
another?
before going to
That's
bed.
right. It's like,
Can I have another? Thanks. Another
my-
mat up there.
My oldest is a thymus type,
Yes.
and she has started being able to help me
Oh.
with stretching.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
It's pretty cool because she's getting big enough and strong enough, and she just has like an awareness. It's really interesting. Sawyer's 9 now. And so, yeah, like I don't have to tell her where to put her hands. Like
We're
she's
going to
just
do
like,
this in two. No, she knows. We're going to do this in two ways. When you go up there, your spine will be this way, and your pelvis, and your legs are going to come straight out, parallel to the ground, and we're going to like load you like a cannon.
So I will go this way.
You're
now?
this way, but the feet are going to be parallel and not straight up.
I see.
Okay.
That's new
It is.
for me.
It is.
That's still pulling coming.
And now let your pelvis go back towards the muscle. Okay. Straight legs on me, please. Okay. Okay, don't let him take you, please. Cool, and here we go again. Here we go again.
You're like, yeah, I remember how to do this now.
Cha-ching.
We'll do it for the vertical. We'll do it for the vertical.
On the second one more than.
Yes.
Okay.
And now your legs up instead. And your hips are forward in space. And begin by not letting me push your heels up, and then start resisting Richard and Tomas on your hips. That.
Yep.
Resist a little bit less and let your head come with your body.
Chin to your chest.
Chin to your
Ethan.
chest.
Cool, and come on back up again. Very last one, here we go. Hips are forward.
Chin to your chest. Ethan? Chin to your chest, yeah. Keep that up.
Cool. Yeah, see?
Yeah. It's like,
So good.
so good. So good.
So good.
I mean, my gosh. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah. That is remarkably affirming and restoring and like just elevating all at once. Like it's like feels like music. It's just good. Yeah. It's definitely a lot of gratitude in it.
A lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
Gratitude's housed and appreciation's housed in your type, and gratitude's housed in the thymus type.
Yeah.
They're equivalent. They're very different phenomena. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to see the tree too.
So Ethan, my experience is that when the part of the body that was traumatized and you start to get help from efforts as well as your own efforts to heal those parts, as they heal, because of your efforts and because other people are helping you, you are forgiven for the actions that you took out of your unprocessed trauma, the bad choices or the bad actions you took. And so when you now put out effort to heal the parts of you that need to be healed with the help of others, as you do that, you're forgiven for your actions that you acted out of your trauma. And as it's healed, then you start acting out of your trauma as a gift of the high traits instead of the negative. That's what ends up happening.
Yeah.
It's an amazing phenomenon. The forgiveness to me is an amazing phenomenon that happens automatically.
Yeah, and the dimensionality of forgiveness.
Yes.
That it's not this kind of flat, one-way thing.
No.
It's a much more holistic phenomenon.
And it's a natural phenomenon that comes from putting out efforts to heal your own body and have other people help.
Yeah.
That's where the forgiveness comes from.
Yeah, the forgiveness is I think I'm realizing it's less of a mental decision and more of like a rising frequency of physicality.
From the physical body.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as the trauma gets healed and as you're forgiven for your transgressions, essentially is what they call them. Some spiritual types call those transgressions. They're just wrong choices you made because you made them out of your trauma, out of your fear, your anger, or your fright, instead out of the love and the excitement and the knowledge and stuff. But then what happens is that the trauma becomes the compost that turns into the high trait, the highest traits of humanity, start to grow out of the compost now. And then those are called the gifts that a person gets out of the deal because of their efforts and the help of others. Yeah. You get the high trait of whatever part of the body was traumatized or damaged is associated with certain personality traits. Honesty, hopefulness, ambition, understanding, enlightenment, all of those, whatever that was damaged, that now actually gets to be transmuted into the high traits is what ends up happening. I call them super sane behaviors. You know, some people call like random acts of kindness. I mean, whatever on whatever scale you want to know how these things are happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're designed, what I learned from Richard's type, the thymus type, is that we're designed as humans to transmute darkness and turn it into light.
Yes.
We're designed to do that as humans. That's what we do.
Yes.
So any of the traumas that other people have or that we have ourselves, to the extent that we've had help with our own and put our own out, another person's trauma actually becomes fertile ground for helping them to actually turn that into light instead of absorbing darkness. Because when people act out of a trauma, it absorbs light if you're in the room, literally.
Yeah.
And instead, actually, it generates light. Like there's a lot of light that's in the room right now. You know what I mean? Like, where's the light coming from? It's not just coming from the sun. We're generating light. Yeah.
Transmutation of darkness.
Hi, young guy. Is that your buddy? Are you working with? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Now you know why. I said, Ethan, please, just let me jump in the case again. I want to show you what we figured out, right?
Yeah,
like,
man.
Let it make it involved that way. Yeah.
We just
he already got it. Yeah.
Need a need a satellite zone in Montana. There's a lot of darkness there to transmute.
Okay.
Especially this time of year.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. So remember, Ethan, what I'm saying about people and putting out the effort to heal themselves and getting the help from other people to do it, is that what ends up happening is that trauma actually gets to become an incredible gift ultimately for the person if they get the help to take
It's
it
like
out.
a multiplier if you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah, if you've developed the part of your body to transmute that.
Yeah.
That's what it actually takes. Yeah.
And it feels to me that the parts of my body that need to develop kind of changes.
Of course.
Like as one thing starts to level up, it's like suddenly I'm aware that this other thing that maybe didn't seem like that big a deal is a pretty big deal.
Yes.
And there's like this dynamic relationship.
Yeah, we
happening.
see there's both chronic things to be dealt with, and then and as they're coming out, different other parts that are associated need to be helping.
Yeah.
And there's also acute things that show up based on the, obvious complexities of people in their lives.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good to be back.
People need to know that the traumas are not them. They identify with them as if they're them. They're not them. Like if you have a wart on your hand, that's not you. It's on your body, but that's not a human thing.
Right.
That's a malfunction. That's a non-human thing.
Yeah.
And people think they're that. Like somebody could be fat and think they're fat. I'm like, that's not you. Right? You're malfunctioning, and that's what's getting produced. Right? It's like farting or something.
There's
Worse.
so much permission to heal in that view.
Right. Yes.
Like
Yes.
freedom to heal.
Correct.
Like you kind of put down a lot of the resistance to healing as soon as you adopt that view.
Yeah. Okay. Fabulous.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great work.